My name is Don Schierling. I'm one of the co-founders with Brothers Redevelopment. It was a matter of people working together in the development of neighborhoods.
Well, I am Roland Butine, and I came to Brothers in 1980. One of those groups of people who needed the help would be the handicapped. The other would be the elderly. And that's where the focus on painting came to be, because these are the people who can't do the work for themselves. And so for all these years of the Paint-A-Thon, that has been one of the aims. I think when people came on the Paint-A-Thon site, one of the things that they could observe from the perspective of the volunteers was that people were excited to be involved. They wanted to be out there doing these kinds of things. A second thing of real importance was the relationship between the homeowner and the people who were working for that day. And these were such positive experiences. For some of the homeowners, it was an almost overwhelming experience to think that people 10, 12, 20 would come and work at their home, give a whole day's work to just transform the appearance of that place.
When the person, like I say, was on the wheelchair, or was walking with a cane, and was watching the people leave and saying thank you. It was absolutely seeing that they could look back and see their house completely different than it was 8 hours ago. And so you have a situation where the persons who's living there who couldn't afford it had something completed for that day that made them feel proud. Without the volunteers, we couldn't do it.
Quite clearly, a Paint-A-Thon cannot be provided without the involvement of lots and lots of volunteers.
You know, our seniors are so grateful for the time and expense and resources that our volunteers and others give to us, really to make a difference in their lives. It's tremendous. It's life-changing, not only for the client, but for the volunteer, and we just appreciate them so much. Helping stabilize neighborhoods, working in partnership with corporations, churches, local governments, other civic groups and nonprofit organizations with similar missions and affinities for the folks that we serve. We truly have a heart to make a difference in the lives of folks.
It just feels very good at this time to say, in some small way, we had a role way back then in helping to bring some improvement into the area, which has grown over the years and has transformed some of those communities. Again and again we have heard, if it were not for Brothers Redevelopment, I could not be in my own home. That has been very, very satisfying.